Camelot 331 here, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Oh my God. Activision, guys. Hot diggity damn. Activision's went ham as hell. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a fairly sized human rock lately, then you may not have heard that Activision's dealing with a giant lawsuit of an investigation that was done into the company for 2 years, finding out horrible, unbelievable work conditions, specifically for female associates and employees, dealing with a lot of harassment. Well, Activision, they released a statement saying that it was based on false allegations and lies, which obviously no one took kindly to because there's already been an investigation done, okay? It's already there. They already know something's happening. Well, the CEO was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a statement." He made a statement, and then after he made his little fun statement, something crazy happened. The news about the Blizzard developers' Bill Cosby Suite came to life just now. Oh my gosh! And what is it? It's a raw pay room. Read between the lines, guys. Read between the lines. They actually called it that. The raw pay room. Put those two syllables together and you know exactly what we're talking about. Unbelievable. So before we get into it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up below. That's pretty important. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. So first things first, Activision CEO Bobby Kotick comments on their harassment allegations. Basically what he says is they were tone deaf in their initial statement, saying it was based out of lies and stuff, because that's what every corporate company does. It's like, it's all lies. Please buy our products. We love money and yachts and Ferraris. Well, he said, quite frankly, we've been tone deaf. And in my opinion, this dude right here, you know he knows about all this. You can't tell me somebody that's been CEO for years doesn't know about all these things happening within the company, because the allegations would have come to HR for like a decade. And he's probably going to hear it. Come on, he's the CEO, and of course he acts like he knows nothing because he wants his Ferrari money, okay? And in my opinion, he should step down right damn now in shame, but he won't because he loves Ferraris, and I get it, I love Ferraris too, but that's what I feel like he should do. He's saying we encourage anybody that's dealt with anything that you're uncomfortable with, you know, go through the existing channels that exist and report to reach out to Stephanie. So with employee support, listening sessions, personnel changes, hiring practices, in-game changes, stuff like that. And then they say your well-being remains my priority, and I will spare no company resource ensuring that our company has the most welcoming, comfortable, and safe culture possible. Because while you were CEO, you didn't do that before for some reason. But it's fine. Now you're going to do it because you got caught. Usually, they're only sorry when they get caught. That's generally how that works. You have my unwavering commitment. Not in the prior couple years, but only now. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. After this happened, some news came to light of a special suite that a lot of Blizzard devs would get when they went to BlizzCon and other conferences like that. They would get a suite, and they called that suite a certain thing. And what they did in the suite is pretty mind-boggling, and how they defend it later on is also pretty mind-boggling. So this is called the Bill Cosby Suite. Blizzard developers, Bill Cosby Suite. These are all very recognizable Blizzard developers here right now, including one member of their HR team. Shocking. HR team, y'all. What is the HR team going to do for you when you say, hey, I went to the Bill Cosby Suite and got touched on by this guy right here because he looks like he wants to do it real bad, and especially this one. What is the HR going to say? Because he was sitting right here. It's fine. HR is actually in this picture. It's hilarious. Right here, I like how it says, many top male developers, both current and former, have responded with shock and dismay at the allegations. Wow, it's weird. I'm pretty sure they're shocked because they're about to get caught. That's why they're shocked. But what goes on inside the Bill Cosby Suite? And what do they do to prepare for it? So as you've seen, this is the Bill Cosby Suite. But what else is inside the Bill Cosby Suite? This right here, this guy right here, his name is Alex Afrasiabi, which I'm definitely pronounced wrong, and I don't give a damn because he's apparently creepy as hell. So, this is his alcohol that he got for the Bill Cosby Suite, you know, totally harmless, it's fine. I also like to partake in the alcohol use, but what is happening inside this Bill Cosby Suite? Just a little bit of further information. This guy was fired from Blizzard for over and over and over having sexual misconduct. So that's not surprising. In the future, which he's also part of this team right here of people. Shocking. So what else? Here's our favorite Blizzard team with the Bill Cosby in the background. So let's go through a few of these DMs from the BlizzCon Cosby crew. This, my friends, is the actual group chat between these people. Look at this. This is Dave Cossack, one of those other people, a prominent member of the Blizzard. I am gathering the hot chicks for the cause. Alex responds, bring 'em, baby. Corey Stockton says, Greg, you on the way? Dave says, you can't marry all of them, Alex. He says I can because I'm Middle Eastern, which is hilarious. And this guy says, you misspelled. Oh, shocking. Wow. Instead of marry them. And this Greg Street guy, this is an important guy, guys. This guy's name, remember this name, at the Hilton Bar. And then he tells Greg to come up to the bar, baby. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this goulash, this mess. Another guy that's part of the Bill Cosby room, Aramis Rhetoric, and it says right here, and now, Daft Punk's Get Lucky on the Grammys. Flashback, the Cosby Suite, BlizzCon 2013. Shocking. And this guy's PR at Blizzard. Wow. Unbelievable. Supporting World of Warcraft. Sounds about right. So remember the name earlier we were talking about, guys? Remember the name Greg Street? Greg Street? Well, let's go to his Twitter real quick. So he responds to the allegations of the group chat. He says, the group chat. Dave was talking about his own wife and a friend. Who is Dave? We're talking about his own wife and a friend. Dave says, I'm gathering the hot chicks for the cause. He's apparently talking about his own wife in this. It was a joke. Definitely not for reals, not intended for a broad audience, but the chat is gross and I completely understand how it looks. I should have said something, but here we are, a decade later and no one cares. Shocking. Wow. This person says, you invited women to hang out in a suite where someone else suggested they were gathering hot chicks for the cause. Shocking. This is Greg's statement. That's the guy that we were talking about earlier that was in that conversation. He says, by now you've probably seen the Kotaku article that was published this afternoon mentioning my time at Blizzard. A lot of you have reached out to me on Slack, so I thought it might be helpful to share a few thoughts. Okay, this is how we defend the Cosby room. First and foremost, my heart goes out to anyone at Blizzard who's experienced harassment. Thank you for, now we can lock this status because you've ticked off the box. That has no place in our industry, and even though I'm proud of the progress we've made at Riot, I know this journey is never over. Secondly, I'm sorry that the photos of me in a room that was dubbed the Cosby Suite have created a lot of discussion that risk overshadowing the work you're all doing. For some, this is an unwanted distraction. Shocking. And I know that for others, it has brought up uncomfortable feelings and questions. I owe it to you to address it, so here it goes. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The suite was a green room at BlizzCon that many of us at the time used to take a break and relax during the convention. Anyone who has been to BlizzCon knows that there is drinking, but I can genuinely say that I never saw or experienced any of the harassment described in these allegations. And if I had, I would have certainly done something about it for damn sure. Yeah, okay, sure. Even though just 2 seconds ago, we were talking about how we're going to bring hot chicks to the damn cause, and you're going to... you can see right here what's going to happen there. Don't worry about that. It's all good. Looking back, I'm embarrassed at the nickname of the room. Given all we know now, at the time in 2013, it was nothing more than a silly reference to an old flea market portrait. Shocking. Although Bill Cosby allegations have went back all the way from the 60s, 70s, 2004, 2007, definitely has nothing, and I repeat, nothing to do with that. It's all because it was a flea market portrait. I wasn't even aware of Cosby's reputation until after I left Blizzard, and the allegations became more well known, and I certainly would not have tweeted about the suite if I thought it was something terrible at the time. Yeah, because we named it that just because we were going to have pudding pops and have a lot of fun and watch the Cosby Show in the suite. That's why we named it that. Definitely has nothing to do with his allegations. Oh, shocking. That you can't sell that to me. I'm sorry. That doesn't add up at all. You're holding up the Cosby picture and you're like, we're going to bring hot chicks in here and degrade the hell out of them and get them drunk. Definitely has nothing to do with what Cosby, what his allegations were behind. So let's continue reading though. All of that said, I understand that the story puts everyone in a tough spot, and I'm sorry for that. I hope my reputation here at Riot and your individual experiences will give you a strong sense of the person I am and the values I hold. If any of you have questions, I'm happy to chat one-on-one with you at any time. My door is open. Now, I want to reiterate something real quick. I've never saw or experienced any of the harassment described in these allegations. He never saw any of it. That's what he's saying right here. Greg Street is right here in this chat right here. Same exact guy that released this statement. He's in this chat right here saying, bring in all the hot chicks to the cause. Bring them. Greg, are you on the way? That's the guy we're talking about. This guy says you can't marry them all. And this guy says you misspelled the F word. Come on, dude. Come on. It's too late, baby. It's too late to order fries. You done, son. Look. What it boils down to, guys, is these guys were basically doing what Business Dude did on Wall Street a couple years ago. They were, going ham and slapping chicks around and living the high life and didn't know how to control themselves. And now they're unfortunately having to deal with all the stuff that they've created. And rightly so. I honestly think anybody involved with this should probably be gone. At least not in their current environment where they have to be around female associates, because they obviously can't control themselves. Insane. And don't forget that a female employee at Blizzard ended up taking her own life because of how heinous, how awful the environment was, and how they were holding pictures of her over her head and everything. Same people. A lot of them are still there. I feel like they should all be gone as hell. I feel like the CEO should step down in damn shame and just make an example that they're actually going to try to change. But they're not going to. They just hope everybody forgets about this in a week and then everybody buys Call of Duty, which unfortunately probably will happen because that's how life works on social media. It's the flavor of the month, baby. And next month, the flavor ain't going to be Activision anymore. It's going to be somebody else. What do you guys think about that? If you liked the video, please subscribe, give it a good old-fashioned like, and spread this, share it to all the peeps you can. Absolutely disgusting behavior by Activision, which I'm not going to be surprised. Activision's always been terrible. Boycott Activision, just like we talked about. And until next time, get the hell on it, doggone it. Bye. Yeah.